Welcome to African Tales by Quinn. Once upon a time in the heart of the Yoruba forest, where towering trees whispered secrets to the wind and hidden creatures danced in the shadows, there lay a mystery buried deep within the earth. It was said that ages ago, a powerful drum, imbued with magic by the ancestors, had been hidden away to protect the land from harm. One bright morning, as the sun painted the sky with hues of gold and amber, a curious boy named Ade ventured into the forest. He had heard whispers of the ancient drum from his grandmother, who spoke of its legendary powers to bring harmony to the land. With his heart pounding with excitement, Ade followed the winding path deeper into the forest, his eyes alight with wonder at the beauty that surrounded him. Birds sang melodies of greeting from high above, and colorful butterflies danced in the dappled sunlight. As Ade journeyed further, he stumbled upon an old weathered map tucked beneath a most coveted stone. With trembling hands, he unfurled the map and traced the faded lines with his finger. It was a map to the hidden location of the magic drum. With newfound determination, Ade set off on his quest, his footsteps quickening with each passing moment. He dodged thorny bushes and leaped over babbling brooks, his eyes fixed on the prize that awaited him. But little did Ade know he was not the only one seeking the drum. Deep in the shadows, a dark figure lurked, its eyes gleaming with greed and envy. It had long coveted the power of the drum and would stop at nothing to claim it for itself. As Ade ventured deeper into the forest, the air grew thick with tension, and the whispers of the trees turned to warning murmurs. But undeterred, Ade pressed on, fueled by the hope of fulfilling the ancient prophecy and bringing harmony to his beloved land. With every step, the legend of the magic drum grew louder in Ade's heart, filling him with a sense of purpose and courage he had never known before. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the forest floor, Ade stood on the threshold of a great adventure, ready to awaken the legend that lay dormant for centuries. Little did he know the journey ahead will test not only his strength and determination, but also his heart and spirit. But one thing is certain, the legend was about to awaken, and Ade would be at the center of it all. With the magic drum safely in his possession, Ade knew that his journey had only just begun. As he emerged from the hidden chamber deep within the forest, he felt a sense of purpose burning bright within him, guiding him forward to his quest to bring harmony to the land. But the road ahead would not be easy, for there were many challenges and obstacles that lay in his path. Determined to succeed, Ade set out from the forest, but with resolute as he followed the ancient map that had led him there. As he journeyed through the dense undergrowth, Ade encountered creatures both familiar and strange. Birds sang melodies of encouragement from their perches high above, while curious monkeys chattered and swung from branch to branch, their mischievous eyes following his every move. But amidst the beauty of the forest, danger lurked in the shadows, waiting to test Ade's courage and determination. As he ventured deeper into the wilderness, he encountered treacherous swamps teeming with hidden perils, and dark caves filled with unknown mysteries. Yet, through it all, Ade pressed on, his spirit undaunted by the challenges that lay before him, for he knew that with every step he took, he drew closer to fulfilling the ancient prophecy and bringing harmony to the land once more. And so, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the forest floor, Ade continued on his quest, his heart filled with hope and determination, for he knew that the journey ahead would be long and difficult. But he also knew that with courage and perseverance, anything was possible. And as he looked up at the twinkling stars overhead, Ade whispered a silent promise to himself and to the land he loved, that he would not rest until the magic of the drum had touched every corner of the earth, bringing peace and harmony to all who dwell within its embrace. As Ade journeyed deeper into the heart of the forest, he felt the ancient magic of the land enveloping him like a warm embrace. The trees towered above him, their branches reaching out like a protective arms, while the song of unseen creatures echoed through the dense foliage. With each step, Ade felt a sense of awe and wonder at the beauty that surrounded him. Every leaf, every blade of grass seemed to pulse with life, whispering secrets of the land's rich history and untold mysteries. But amidst the beauty of the forest, Ade sensed a growing unease, a feeling that he was being watched by unseen eyes. He quickened his pace, his senses on high alert as he scanned the shadows for any sign of danger. Suddenly, a rustling in the underbush caught his attention, and Ade froze in his tracks. His heart pounding in his chest. Out of the darkness emerged a figure cloaked in shadow, his eyes gleaming with an otherworldly light. Ade's hand instinctively went to the hilt of his dagger, but before he could draw it, the figure stepped forward into moonlight, revealing itself to be not a creature of darkness, but a guardian of the forest. The guardian spoke in a voice like the rustling of leaves, welcoming Ade to the heart of the forest and offering him guidance on his quest. With a sense of relief, Ade listened intently as the guardian shared tales of ancient spirits and forgotten legends, each one a piece of the puzzles in Ade's quest to bring harmony to the land. As the night wore on, Ade and the guardian sat beneath the canopy of stars, sharing stories and laughter until the first light of dawn broke over the horizon. And as Ade bid farewell to his newfound friend and continued on his journey, he knew that he was not alone in his quest. For in the heart of the forest, surrounded by the whispers of the ancient trees, Ade had found not only a guardian of the land, but also a friend who would accompany him on his journey, guiding him through the trials and tribulations that lay ahead. As Ade and the warrior journeyed deeper into the heart of the forest, they encountered a series of trials designed to test their strength, courage, and wisdom. Their first trial came in the form of a raging river, its swift currents churning with power and fury. With no bridge in sight, Ade and the warrior knew they would have to find another way across. Drawing on their wits and resourcefulness, they fashioned a raft from fallen branches and vines, using their combined strength to navigate the treacherous waters. As they battled against the raging currents, Ade felt a sense of excitement coursing through his veins, knowing that they were one step closer to their goal. Their next trial came in the form of a dense thicket, its tangled vines and thorns blocking their path. Undeterred, Ade and the warrior pressed on, hacking their way through the undergrowth with determination and perseverance. But as they journeyed deeper into the thicket, they soon realized they were not alone. Hidden among the shadows lurked a pack of hungry wolves, their eyes gleaming with hunger as they circled their prey. With no weapons to defend themselves, Ade and the warrior knew they would have to rely on their wits to outsmart the cunning beasts. Drawing on the lessons of the guardian, they lured the wolves away with a trail of breadcrumbs, leading them far from their path before slipping away into the safety of the forest. As they emerged from the thicket, battered but triumphant, Ade and the warrior knew they had passed yet another trial on their journey. With each obstacle they overcame, they grew stronger and more determined to fulfill their quest and bring harmony to the land once more. And as they continued their journey, the echoes of the adventure rang out like a beacon of hope, guiding them ever closer to their destiny. As Ade and the warrior journeyed deeper into the heart of the forest, they felt a sense of anticipation building within them, for they knew that their next trial will bring them face to face with the guardian spirits of the forest, the ancient protectors who watched over the forest with unwavering vigilance. As Ade and the warrior journeyed deeper into the heart of the forest, they felt a sense of anticipation building within them, for they knew that their next trial will bring them face to face with the guardian of the spirits of the land, the ancient protectors who watched over the forest with unwavering vigilance. As they ventured deeper into the wilderness, the air grew thick with magic, and the whispers of the trees seemed to guide them forward toward their destiny. And then, as if summoned by their presence, a soft glow appeared on the horizon, beckoning them toward a hidden clearing bathed in moonlight. With hearts pounding with excitement, Ade and the warriors stepped into the clearing, their eyes wide with wonder as they beheld the sight before them. For there, surrounded by a shimmering aura of light, stood the guardian spirits of the forest. With a sense of reverence, Ade and the warrior approached the guardian spirits, bowing their heads in respect as they awaited their judgment. But to their surprise, the guardian spirits greeted them with smiles of welcome, their voices gentle and reassuring as they spoke of the trials that lay ahead. For they knew that Ade and the warrior were destined for greatness, chosen by the ancient magic of the land to restore balance and harmony to the forest once more. And though their journey will be long and arduous, the guardian spirits pledged to guide them every step of the way, offering their wisdom and guidance in times of need. With renewed determination, Ade and the warrior accepted the blessing of the guardian spirits, knowing that they carried with them the strength and courage of generations past. And as they bid farewell to the spirits and continued their journey, their hearts were filled with hope and resolve, knowing that they were not alone in the quest. For they had the guidance of the guardian spirits and the magic of the land to light their way, leading them ever closer to the destiny that awaited them. And as they ventured deeper into the heart of the forest, they knew that their greatest trials were yet to come. But with the spirits of the forest by their side, they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As Ade and the warrior journeyed deeper into the heart of the forest, they stumbled upon a clearing bathed in the soft glow of the moon. In the center of the clearing stood a towering stone monument, its surface edged with ancient runes and symbols. Intrigued by the mysterious monument, Ade and the warrior approached, their footsteps echoing in the stillness of the night. As they studied the intricate carvings, they realized that they were not mere decorations, but a series of riddles left behind by the ancient guardians of the forest. With determination in their hearts, Ade and the warrior set to work unraveling the riddles, their minds racing as they pieced together the hidden meanings behind each cryptic message. With each puzzle they solved, they felt a sense of accomplishment growing within them, knowing that they were one step closer to unlocking the secrets of the forest. But as they delved deeper into the mysteries of the monument, they soon realized that they were not alone, for lurking in the shadows were creatures of darkness, drawn by the ancient magic that pulsed within the stone. With danger closing in on all sides, Ade and the warrior knew they would have to work quickly to unravel the remaining riddles and claim the knowledge that lay hidden within the monument. Drawing on their strength and determination, they pressed on, their minds sharp and focused as they deciphered the final clues. And then, within triumphant cry, Ade and the warrior solved the last riddle, unlocking the ancient knowledge that lay hidden within the monument. With a surge of energy, the stone monument began to glow with a brilliant light, illuminating the clearing and banishing the darkness that had threatened to engulf them. As the light faded and the creatures of darkness retreated into the shadows, Ade and the warrior knew that they had passed yet another trial on their way. With the wisdom of the ancient guardians now in their possession, they felt a renewed sense of purpose burning within them, guiding them ever closer to their ultimate goal. With the knowledge of the forest's secrets and magic of the land to light their way, Ade and the warrior pressed on, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead on their quest to bring harmony to the land once more. As Ade and the warrior journeyed deeper into the heart of the forest, they encountered a series of trials that tested their courage and determination like never before. Their next challenge came in the form of a vast chasm, its depths shrouded in darkness and its edges lined with jagged rocks. With no way to cross the chasm in sight, Ade and the warrior knew they would have to find a way to overcome this obstacle if they were to continue on their journey. Drawing on their strength and ingenuity, Ade and the warrior devised a plan to construct a makeshift bridge using fallen branches and vines. With their hearts pounding with excitement, they worked tirelessly to fashion the bridge, their determination unwavering in the face of adversity. But as they neared completion of the bridge, disaster struck. A fierce storm swept through the forest, tearing at the fragile structure and threatening to send Ade and the warrior plummeting into the abyss below. With lightning flashing and thunder crashing overhead, Ade and the warrior knew they would have to act quickly if they were to survive. With nerves of steel, they pressed on, braving the elements with courage and determination as they fought to secure the bridge and reach the other side. As the storm raged on, Ade and the warrior felt a sense of exhilaration coursing through their veins, knowing that they were one step closer to completing their quest. With each step they took, they drew closer to their goal, their spirits unbroken, even in the face of the fiercest of challenges. And when at last they reached the other side of the chasm, battered but triumphant, Ade and the warrior knew that they had passed yet another test of courage on their journey. With the knowledge that they could overcome any obstacle that stood on their way, they pressed on, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead on their quest to bring harmony to the land once more. As Ade and the warrior journeyed deeper into the heart of the forest, they encountered a darkness unlike any they had ever seen before. Shadows danced at the edges of their vision, and a child hung heavy in the air, as if the very forest itself had turned against them. With each step they took, Ade and the warrior felt the oppressive weight of the darkness pressing down upon them, threatening to swallow them whole. But they refused to give in to fear, drawing on their courage and determination as they pressed on through the gloom. As they ventured deeper into the darkness, they stumbled upon a clearing shrouded in mist, where a sinister presence awaited them. Standing at the center of the clearing was a figure cloaked in shadow, its eyes burning as it advanced towards them. With weapons drawn and hearts pounding, Ade and the warrior prepared to face the darkness head-on. With each blow they struck, they felt the weight of their burden lifting, as if with each battle they were one step closer to dispelling the darkness that had taken root in the heart of the forest. But as the darkness was relentless, its tendrils reaching out to ensnare them at every turn. With each victory they won, the darkness seemed to grow stronger, its grip tightening around them like a vice. But Ade and the warrior refused to give up. drawing on the strength of their bond and the magic of the drum that pulsed within their veins. With a mighty roar, they unleashed a wave of pure energy that washed over the clearing, banishing the darkness and restoring light to the forest once more. As the last traces of darkness faded into the ether, Ade and the warrior stood victorious, their spirits unbroken even in the face of the darkest of trials. With each battle they fought, they grew stronger and more united in their quest to bring harmony to the land once more. And as they continue on their journey, the echoes of triumph rang out like a beacon of hope, guiding them ever closer to their ultimate goal. For they knew that as long as they stood together, there was no darkness they could not overcome. With the darkness vanquished and harmony restored to the land, Ade and the warrior sought out the wisdom of the elders, the ancient guardians of the forest, who had watched over the land for generations. Deep within the heart of the forest, they found a hidden grove where the elders gathered, their faces weathered and wise, their eyes shining with the light of ancient knowledge. With reverence and respect, Ade and the warrior approached the elders, bowing their heads in gratitude for their guidance and wisdom. And as they listened to the tales of the elders, they felt a sense of awe and wonder at the rich tapestry of history that unfolded before them. The elders spoke of a time long ago when the forest was alive with magic and wonder, with all who dwell within it. They spoke of the ancient guardians who had watched over the land, protecting it from harm and guiding those who sought their wisdom. But they also spoke of the darkness that had threatened to consume the land and the brave souls who had risen up to fight against it. They spoke of the trials and tribulations they had faced and the sacrifices they had made to ensure that the light of hope never faded from the hearts of those who believed. As Ade and the warrior listened to the tales of the elders, they felt a sense of kinship with those who had come before them. They realized that they were part of a lineage that stretched back through the ages, bound together by a common purpose and a shared destiny. And as they looked out over the forest, they knew that their journey was far from over. For though the darkness had been banished for now, there would always be new challenges to face and new trials to overcome. But with the wisdom of the elders to guide them, Ade and the warrior were ready to face whatever the future held. For they knew that as long as they stood together, they would always find a way to bring light to even the darkest of places and ensure that harmony reigned in the land of generations to come. As Ade and the warrior ventured deeper into the heart of the forest, they knew that their ultimate goal lay within reach: to capture the full power of the magic drum and harness its energy to bring harmony to the land once more. Guided by the wisdom of the elders and the knowledge they had gained on their journey, Ade and the warrior sought out the sacred grove where the drum lay hidden, its power waiting to be unleashed. With hearts filled with determination, they approached the grove, their senses on high alert as they prepared to face whatever challenges lay ahead. But as they stepped into the clearing, they were met with a sight that took their breath away. At the center of the grove stood the magic drum, its surface pulsing with a soft golden light that seemed to radiate with power and energy. Surrounding the drum were the guardian spirits of the forest, their forms ethereal and majestic as they watched over the sacred artifact with solemn reverence. With reverence and awe, Ade and the warrior approached the drum, their hands trembling with anticipation as they reached out to touch its surface. As their fingers brushed against the smooth wood, they felt a surge of energy coursing through their veins, filling them with a sense of purpose and determination unlike anything they had ever known. With the guidance of the guardian spirits and the support of the elders, Ade and the warrior began to play the drum, its powerful rhythms echoing through the grove like a heartbeat of the forest itself. With each beat, they felt the magic of the drum growing stronger, its energy pulsing through the air and filling them with a sense of hope and renewal. But as they played, they also felt the presence of dark forces gathering on the edges of the groove, drawn by the power of the drum and seeking to claim it from their own. With each beat of the drum, the darkness grew stronger, threatening to overwhelm them and extinguish the light of hope that they had fought so hard to kindle. But Ade and the warrior refused to give in to despair, drawing on the strength of their bond and the magic of the drum to push back against the darkness. With each beat, they felt the darkness receding, its grip loosening as the light of hope grew stronger and brighter. And as they played on, Ade and the warrior knew that they had captured the drum's power and unleashed its full potential to bring harmony to the land once more. With the guardian spirit by their side and the magic of the drum to light their way, they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead on their quest to ensure that peace and prosperity reign in the forest for generations to come. As Ade and the warrior journey deeper into the heart of the forest, they bond stronger than ever, and the power of the drum pulsing through their veins. They never expected that their greatest challenge would come from within. They had encountered dark forces and overcome countless trials, but nothing could have prepared them for the betrayal that lay ahead. It started with whispers in the wind, startled murmurs that hinted at a shadow lurking in their midst. At first, Ade and the warrior dismissed them as nothing more than the imaginings of a tired mind. But as they journeyed deeper into the forest, the whispers grew louder and more insistent until they could no longer be ignored. With a sinking feeling in their hearts, Ade and the warrior realized that someone or something was working against them, seeking to sabotage their quest and thwart their efforts to bring harmony to the land. But who could it be? They had trusted everyone they had encountered on their journey, from the guardian spirits to the elders of the forest. Could one of them have turned against them, or was there a new threat lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike when they least expected it? As they pondered these questions, Ade and the warrior felt a sense of unease settled over them. Their once unwavering trust in their allies shaken to its core. They felt that they would have to tread carefully from now on, for the betrayal of trust was a wound that ran deep and one that would not be easily healed. But despite the uncertainty that lay ahead, Ade and the warrior refused to give up. With the power of the drum at their disposal and the strength of their bond to guide them, they pressed on, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead on their quest to bring harmony to the land once more. In the aftermath of the betrayal, Ade and the warrior fought themselves battered and bruised, their spirits shaking but not broken. As they nursed their wounds beneath the canopy of trees, they knew that they could not let despair consume them. Instead, they resolved to rekindle the flame of hope that had sustained them thus far. With the power of the drum pulsing through their veins and the strength of their bond to guide them, Ade and the warrior set out once more into the heart of the forest. Though their path was fraught with uncertainty and danger, they pressed on with a renewed sense of purpose burning within them. As they journeyed deeper into the wilderness, they encountered signs of the darkness that still lurked within the forest. Twisted vines that snaked their way through the undergrowth, and eerie whispers that echoed through the trees. But with each obstacle they faced, Ade and the warrior stood firm, refusing to sway from their path. Along the way, they encountered allies of old and new, creatures of the forest who had witnessed their bravery and pledged their support to their cause. With their aid, Ade and the warrior felt the spark of hope within to flicker once more, its light growing stronger with each passing day. But perhaps the greatest source of hope came from within themselves, for despite the trials and tribulations they had faced, Ade and the warrior refused to give up on their quest to bring harmony to the land. With each step they took, they felt the strength of their bond growing stronger, their determination unwavering, in the face of adversity. And as they journeyed deeper into the heart of the forest, they knew that their quest was far from over. But with the flame of hope burning bright within their hearts, Ade and the warrior were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead on their journey, to restore balance and harmony to the land once more. As Ade and the warrior ventured deeper into the heart of the forest, they knew that their journey was coming to its climax. The whispers of betrayal still lingered in the air, but they refused to let fear and uncertainty cloud their minds. With the power of the drum coursing through their veins and the strength of their bond to guide them, they pressed on, ready to face their ultimate challenge. Their path led them to a clearing bathed in the soft glow of moonlight, where the air hummed with an electric energy that sent shivers down their spines. At the center of the clearing stood a figure cloaked in darkness, its eyes burning with malevolence as it advanced toward them. With weapons drawn and hearts pounding, Ade and the warrior prepared to face their final foe. They knew that this battle would be their greatest yet, a test of courage and resolve like none they had faced before. As the figure drew closer, they realized with a shock that it was none other than the one who had betrayed them, a former ally who had succumbed to the darkness that lurked within the forest. With a heavy heart, Ade and the warrior prepared to do battle with one they had once called friend. But as the first blows were exchanged, they realized that their foe was not the only threat they faced. Dark forces swirled around them, their whispers echoing in their ears like a siren's call, tempting them to give in to despair and surrender to the darkness that threatened to consume them. But Ade and the warrior refused to be swayed, drawing on the strength of their bond and the power of the drum to push back against the darkness. With each blow they struck, they felt the light of hope growing stronger within them, banishing the shadows that sought to engulf them. And then, within a final burst of energy, Ade and the warrior unleashed a wave of pure light that washed over the clearing, banishing the darkness and revealing the truth that lay hidden beneath the surface. In the aftermath of the battle, as the dust settled and the moon hung low in the sky, Ade and the warrior stood victorious. They had faced their darkest fears and emerged stronger for it, their bond unbreakable in the face of adversity. With the power of the drum at their disposal and the wisdom of the elders to guide them, they knew that they would always find a way to overcome any obstacle that stood in their way. And as they looked out over the forest, bathed in the soft glow of moonlight, they knew that they had fulfilled their destiny, bringing balance and harmony to the land once more. As Ade and the warrior continued their journey through the forest, they focused on the task at hand, restoring balance to the land. They knew that their victory over the darkness was just the beginning, and that maintaining harmony would require constant vigilance and dedication. With the power of the drum guiding them, Ade and the warrior traveled from one corner of the forest to another, seeking out areas where imbalance threatened to take hold. They worked tirelessly to heal the wounds left behind by the darkness, nurturing the land back to health with the wisdom of the elders and the magic of the drum. They tended to sick and injured creatures of the forest, using the healing properties of herbs and potions to ease their sufferings. They planted new trees and flowers, breathing life back into areas that had been devastated by the darkness. But perhaps their most important task was spreading a message of peace and unity throughout the forest. They spoke to the creatures of the land, reminding them of the importance of cooperation and understanding in maintaining balance. With each act of kindness and compassion, Ade and the warrior felt the energy of the forest shifting, the once heavy weight of darkness lifting to reveal a world filled with light and hope. And as they looked over the land, now teeming with light and vitality, Ade and the warrior knew that their quest was far from over. Though challenges would surely arise in the future, they were confident that as long as they stood together, united in their commitment to protecting the forest, they could overcome anything. For they had learned that true balance could only be achieved through cooperation and understanding, and that by working together, they could ensure that peace and harmony reigned in the land for generations to come. Join us on our journey by subscribing to our channel, African Tales by Quinn, where you can learn more about the magic of the drum and the lessons it has to teach us. Together, we can ensure that the legacy of the drum lives on for generations to come, and that the world remains a place of peace, harmony, and unity for all who call it home. Thank you for joining us for today. We wish to see you some other time. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button so that anytime we post a new video, you'll be notified. Thank you.